It's here. Just one day more. You're taking the exam, and I want you to know as long as you do your very best, then you will be successful. This has been the most stressful situation, and the changes we have been forced to make has been only made this more difficult, and then the manner in which they changed our test. So to minimize the stress, even just a little bit, here are some important reminders. Keep the rubric with you. You're allowed to have open books and open notes. This is something you should have there with you. Keep it as a reference. Ensure your thesis statement has the hows and the whys. It does not have something that you can defend. You will not get that point. If you do not get that point, then you will not be able to pass the exam. Use the documents for the evidence. When you're creating your thesis statement, look at the documents so you can create a thesis statement that will be defendable with that evidence. Remember, this rubric is giving you 80% of the points if you just use two docs extremely well. So find the two docs that you are most comfortable with and use them. Don't forget HIP, historical situation, point of view, purpose, audience. Apply those strategies. Just one of them for each of the different documents. Remember, just two of them to get those points. Okay, now this is really important because we learned a lot of things about how this test goes down, and our test is the biggest of the entire testing time, so hopefully it'll be okay, but we've learned some things. You must get into the testing time at 10:30. So how do you do that? Your e-ticket. Where is it at? Two places. Number one, if you received an email, you just click on the link and it'll take you to the exam area, and then you use your AP ID to get in. But if you have not got an email, go to My AP. But this is a problem because this last Tuesday, it was difficult to get in. The site had a crash. So if you at all possible, use your email. But if you need to get in using My AP to find your e-ticket, then be sure to start at 10:30 so that you have as much time as possible. Because when you do get in, and by the way, the ticket is just a link. You click on the yellow box that says take me to my exam, and then you use your AP ID to get in. When you're there, you have to do some typing to identify that you're not going to cheat, and that takes a little bit of time. And then you only have that 30 minutes before the exam goes live at 11 a.m. So you need to maximize that time. Get in there at 10:30. When you're taking the test, remember you're going to have 50 minutes total. 45 minutes for the test, and they're giving you 5 minutes for submission. There are some problems though. That 5 minutes is really crucial at the end because lots of students have found themselves, if they're waiting for under a minute to submit, that submission time is not available to them, like the time just goes away. So do not wait till the last minute, literally the last minute, to submit. Make sure that you have it ready to go within 2 minutes, preferably within that last 5 minutes. The cutting and pasting, it seems to be an issue, so make sure your browser's up to date. We shouldn't have a problem with that, but it's been an issue around the country, so submitting with by uploading a document might be the best way to go. When it comes to actually taking the test, remember, read the captions of the documents. So much information is there, and using those documents again for the thesis is so crucially important to earn as many points as possible. Okay, so that's the big stuff, but maybe this is the most important part right here. Hey, I miss you all. This has been really hard on all of us, and nothing makes me more excited than test day. Every day is the day I look forward to the most because I love the way you guys come in and we're all excited together, and I have bananas and granola bars for you to eat, and we nervously and with excitement know that just around the corner, whatever thing we work for is there going to come to the end. And that's no different tomorrow, but we're not doing it together. But I'll be thinking about you from 10:30 until 1 o'clock in the afternoon the next day, the next hour. I'll be thinking of you. And trust the process. We've worked hard all year long, and don't let them know. Don't let yourself down. Don't take away the opportunity for you to show how much you know. We don't have this chance together this year, but we do have a chance to earn college credit. I truly believe in you. I know how hard you've worked. And for me, whether you earn college credit or not, what's most important is if you know that you did your best, then you were successful. And then I will tell the world that every one of my kids were successful because every one of them did their very best, particularly in this difficult time and how difficult they're making it for us. I love and respect you all. And we'll talk about how well we did when the scores come out. But until then, stay safe. Peace is allowed.